See Weather Lab. Here's Eric's forecast.
The weather forecast is pretty simple. It's hot and it's going to stay that way for at least a couple more days before maybe finally some showers start to arrive by Wednesday and Thursday, maybe bringing a little bit of relief from the heat and possibly even some less humid and more drier air by next weekend. But looking in the upper levels, we continue to have that huge area of high pressure sitting right over top of us on the water vapor. There you go. You can see that high pretty much right over Dallas. So it is still slowly pushing off to the east. Yesterday it was just to the west of Dallas, but you can just see this big dome of high pressure helping to create all that hot and humid conditions with the showers riding along the outside of this back up into Denver, where they're dealing with some tornadoes this evening. And then you have the other coming down on the backside of this, producing some showers over into Mississippi and Alabama. But it looks like the moisture is going to stay off to the east, and we're just going to be baking in the heat. Take a look at this. These are the heat advisories and excessive heat warnings across a good portion of the southeast that continue not only tonight but also again tomorrow, and that does include all of us here across Acadiana. So we're continuing to be dealing with those dangerously hot and humid conditions. Here's a look at the temperatures for today. We only got down to 80 degrees this morning, so a very warm and muggy start. Got up to as around as 94 was officially our high. 93 is what we're still sitting at both in Lafayette and New Iberia. 95 for Carencro, most of us in those low to mid 90s. Then factor in that humidity, and here's what the feel like temperatures have been like throughout much of our Sunday. As high as 104 in Lafayette, still sitting at 103, 109 in New Iberia. So just extremely dangerously hot and humid, and you would continue limit your time outside, and if you are, take breaks and make sure you're staying hydrated by drinking plenty of water or energy drinks if you're going to be outside for extended periods trying to get some work done in this hot and dry weather. Going over the next couple days, just more of the same, starting off with warm and muggy conditions by lunchtime, getting into those triple digits, and again could see them get as high as 104 to 108 tomorrow afternoon. You might even have to start watering the lawns as it is getting awful dry on top of all the hot weather that we've been having. And similar story for our Tuesday. I wouldn't be surprised if we make it 7 straight days with a heat advisory issued for our area. Today, though, we had a bit more clouds and maybe 1 or 2 stray showers down through Vermilion Parish, but most of us have stayed dry again today with the moisture staying over towards the east, towards New Orleans. You do see again some of that shooting some clouds our way, so I do think that'll set up some beautiful sunsets once again this evening. But as far as the rain, not looking at a whole lot the next couple days, and the model shows that dry conditions through tonight, and that's how we start off tomorrow morning. So no issues for you as you head back to school and work. Just going to be hot and muggy, and even through the afternoon. Again, looking to be a very dry day, maybe 1 or 2 showers from Morgan City down to Houma, but outside of that, I'm not expecting a whole lot. And then you can pretty much just copy and paste that forecast again for our Tuesday, as that high pressure is pretty much suppressing our rain and keeping it just off to our east. And as we get that drier and drier weather, there's less moisture at the surface for that heating of the day to work with. So I do think rain chances stay only at 10-20% through Tuesday. But beyond Tuesday, look at this big area of moisture moving over top of us in the atmospheric levels. So it does look like a good chance for showers come Wednesday afternoon into the first half of our Thursday. This is Thursday morning, but you can see by the afternoon that front kind of pushes through and some drier and less humid air works in by about Friday, helping to make it feel a little bit more comfortable to be outside. Still going to be hot with temperatures in the lower 90s, but at least we'll get rid of some of that humidity by the end of the weekend into next weekend. But in the meantime, just another warm and muggy night, partly cloudy. Jupiter and Saturn will still be visible if you want to get out there and check that out. 78 for that overnight low. And then as we start off the new work week, still more of the same. 94 degrees tomorrow afternoon. Those feel like temperatures 103 to 107 with rain chances on the low side. We stay that way through Tuesday, but eventually good chance for showers by Wednesday into Thursday. Getting a little bit more comfortable, but still hot, as I mentioned, with temperatures in the 90s into next week. And then just those slight summertime rain chances return into the following.